Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I have some things to show you today, and I'll probably be doing another thing about the side effects of chemo too, so hooray! um, this is actually going to be a pretty long video, I think, because of that. Anyways, so I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be showcasing some of the stuff that I've made recently. And I really hope that you guys enjoy what I have to show you. The first thing is these cute little earrings here. They are resin square beads, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're resin. Anyways, so they have actually roses in them, as you could see. And I just think that they're really cute. And they also have these little pink glass beads on them and gold findings. Now, the box that I got my findings in, they didn't say anything about being hypoallergenic, so I really don't think that they are, because I think that they would say if they were. Anyways. But I do plan on getting some hypoallergenic findings soon. And these ones I wrapped with I think 22 gauge silver jewelry wire. And these are just some blue glass beads. I'll hold up the other one for you. So yeah, like I said, I wrapped these myself, so they might be a little funky looking, but I like them. I think they're cute. And these are just some silver findings. Silver findings. Right there. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that since my last video, I had my tooth pulled, so I have a brand new smile. See? And I'm beautiful. Okay, enough of that goofiness. So these next ones, these are actually in my Dark Crafts for Dark Souls page, which it's kind of a niche page. It's for mostly gothic stuff and horror movie stuff, and which I don't have any horror movie stuff there just yet, but I'm making some soon. So anyways, so these are, I'm not sure exactly what this shape would be. Anyways, and it's got like these little gold things in there, a little black gem. Isn't that cute? I think that's onyx or maybe obsidian. And then also these little black beads here. This is actually, I think it's something that I had upcycled from some of my great-grandma's jewelry, and I got this little chain here to kind of attach everything together. And of course, silver findings. So just show them both. Whoops. I will show them both to you. There we go. And I'll also include some pictures at the end of the video, because I don't think this video is really doing them justice. Alright, so, and then this is actually, excuse me, this is actually a necklace to match those rose earrings. They are sold separately though, but if you want to buy the set, I can give you like a discount of some sort. So these are made of also resin beads that have little roses in them. If you could see it. Can't really see it. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So these are resin beads and they're attached with gold findings. I actually made the the part that it kind of dangles from with 16 gauge copper jewelry wire. And the chain is actually another piece that I got from some of my great-grandma's jewelry. She loved costume jewelry. And I think she had some really, really good taste. So, there's that. And then, let me just grab my handy dandy little storage box here and flip it up in your face for a second. Just getting some more earrings out. I should have done this before I started the video, but you know what? That's okay. Taking a second here. They're a little tangled, so I kind of have to... Oh, where'd that bead come from? Okay, so... Okay, so these are marquee dangle earrings. And I really like how these earrings kind of came with a gold and patinaed look. I've really been liking the patina look lately. I think that's just really neat. And these beads that are on it, these two are gold metal beads, and this one is a plastic white bead. And these are vintage also. They were taken from my great-grandmother's jewelry. And these ones are just really simple. If I can grab them up here. Okay. They're just really simple leaf pendant earrings that I made with silver beads and silver jewelry wire. I think it's a 16 gauge and silver findings. Again, I don't know if they're hypoallergenic or not, so most likely not. And these ones are super cute too. Let me see if I can get them untangled. I really need a way to store the earrings that I make. Okay. So these are some cat earrings that I made for Halloween last year that nobody bought up. And I think they're pretty cute too. I pat myself on the back a lot. So they're just some dangle earrings. If I can get it right to show you. Here we go. There we go. And these are the pendants. And they're, as you can see, just some silver pendants with some gemstones in them. I'm not entirely sure what kind because the package didn't say. I think the black ones might be onyx. And then it also has some plastic green color beads to match the eyes, and also some black obsidian chips. And these ones, I'm missing an earring. Oh no. I'm gonna have to look around my, what's it called? My necklace holder. It has like a little compartment for little odds and ends, like earrings and stuff like that. Brain fart. And these earrings are really good for like a children's dress-up type of thing. I would suggest not giving them to children that are like under 4 or 5 years of age, because you know how kids like to put things in their mouths, and these could probably be choking hazards, I guess. Anyways, so these are just some plastic silver colored rose pendants that I got in a charm kit that my mom gave me. And the beads are pink and white plastic, and the findings are gold. Gold plated, I should say. All of this is gold and silver plated, because that stuff's expensive, and I'm not rich, so. And this next pair is just another pair of children's dress-up type earrings. And these ones are just little plastic silver-colored pendants. And my thing is saying that it's about to... My red light's flashing. I don't know what that means. So if my video cuts out, I'll just make another segment anyways. So these, like I said, these are some plastic silver colored pendant or charms, and the beads are just pink glass, and the findings are gold, just gold plated. And these little earrings I actually made when I first started making jewelry. They're just little simple things. They're pink glass beads with tiger's eye chips and silver findings. And the dangle part is a 16 gauge silver jewelry wire. By the way, sorry if my eyeshadow looks like crap. I totally forgot to blend my eyeshadow before putting on my eyeliner, because I'm an airhead. Alright, and these are another good pair of children's dress-up earrings. They are silver-colored butterfly charms. They're plastic, of course, and pink glass beads, and silver findings for that one. And a 16 gauge silver jewelry wire for the dangle part. Alright, and another pair of children's dress-up earrings. Okay, oh, there they are. They're plastic and silver colored butterfly charms. And the round beads, they are jasper. Yes, they're jasper. And the blue beads, they're just a blue glass bead. Blue glass bead. Alright. Okay, and then this next set is just some more children's jewelry. And they're plastic silver colored butterflies with jasper beads and silver findings and 16 gauge jewelry wire. So I'm going to hop off here for a sec and see if I can find that missing earring. Hopefully I can, because these were one of my favorite pairs that I made. So anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, take 2 of this segment since I have found the earrings. I'm going to show them to you again just in case I had to delete that clip, because I can't remember which clip it is. I'm just going to go through real quick what I said, because I hate repeating myself. Alright, so I'm not sure what kind of stones these are, but there'll be details on my page about it, because I listed the type of stone, but I have chemo brain, and so I forgot. Anyways, so the border of the stones is painted in gold, And the dangle part is a 16 gauge copper wire and gold findings. Again, gold plated findings. Again, not hypoallergenic. Okay. Alright, so on to some necklaces. This next piece that I'm showing you is actually the matching component to, or the matching piece to these earrings that I showed you earlier. These super cute little things. And this is a 16-inch silver wire that I got on a spool. So it's probably not real silver, but you know. And this is the pendant that matches the earrings. And they all came in the same set. And I got these from the Schnobby Lobby, otherwise known as Hobby Lobby to normal people. But I don't believe in normal, so there you go. So that was just a simple necklace. And this next one is one that I completely upcycled from my great-grandmother's jewelry. If I can, it got tangled as I was setting them down. So, anyways. Alright, so... Alright, so, sorry, I was just comparing sizes. So this chain is approximately 27 inches. I forget. Again, the details are going to be on my Dark Crafts for Dark Souls page with the necklace that I just showed you. And this is just a silver pendant with tiger's eye in it. I'm assuming that's tiger's eye because it looks a lot like my tiger's eye chips. And this might still have a little bit of schmutz on it. I really tried hard to clean these, but I mean, they're old jewelry, so it's kind of hard to do that. And this one is not upcycled. This is just a simple quartz necklace. It's made with electroplated dyed quartz and a 26-inch silver chain. Aw, normal. Okay, and this one I think is my absolute favorite necklace that I have done so far. So this was completely upcycled from my great-grandmother's jewelry. And this one, for some reason, I guess I forgot to list it in my shops, but I'm going to be doing that today. Because I couldn't find it anywhere in there. Alright, so it looks a little twisted, but it's really not. But this is some vintage jewelry that I got from my great-grandmother's collection. And what I did was I took two different necklaces, right? And I deconstructed them. And see this chain here? This was actually a different necklace. So I clipped it all up and I attached it all together and I made a double strand necklace. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So this is just some vintage gold beads that I used for the chain and vintage white metal beads for this one and a little gold bell. Isn't that cute? I really like this one. This one, I'm thinking I might put on my Dark Crafts for Dark Souls page as well. This one's going to be a little bit pricier, I think, because I've never seen these findings before, and it took me a long time to do all that. Alright, so I actually have some more pieces to show you, which I forgot to. These next ones aren't actually jewelry. I've been getting my hands into some decoupage, and I've started to sew again. Hooray! I'm actually really excited about that because I've been dying to get back into sewing, but my apartment is so freaking tiny that there's just no space to put anything. So what I did was I got myself a little folding table, and I just put my sewing machine on there, and then when I'm not sewing, we can use it for cooking and stuff. So anyways, enough about that. So I'm going to stop this video for a sec so I can go and get some more of the pieces that I was going to show you guys. And we're back. Alright, so I got everything that I wanted to show you now. These first things that I'm showing you are salt and pepper shakers. They were just some glass salt and pepper shakers that I got from Walmart. And what I did was I just decoupaged them. If you don't know how to decoupage, basically you just get some Mod Podge and you take a paintbrush that you don't really care about, and you just paint, basically you paint the Mod Podge onto the object that you're wanting to decoupage, and then you just wrap it around in whatever paper you want. That's basic decoupage, and I think I might actually do a how-to video on that, because it's really simple, but it's really, really fun. Anyways, so I decoupaged these, and I painted them once the paper and the Mod Podge all dried up. I painted them with high viscosity acrylic paint that I got from Dick Blick. And basically what high viscosity paint does, it just gives you a lot more coverage than what a normal acrylic paint would, and it's really great for painting crafts and things like that, and doing background colors on your paintings, of course, and everything. So I decoupaged these. These are just kind of like a abstract art deco type of design, which I think they turned out pretty good. Look at all these sides. Yep. Alright. So there's that set, and I have another salt and pepper shaker set that was actually inspired by the TV show Dexter. Gosh, I hate these reflections in my glasses. I'm going to take them off again. Alright, so here is the next salt and pepper shaker set. They're kind of a blood spatter pattern, because if there's anyone viewing my channel that has not seen Dexter, Dexter was a spatter pattern analyst on the TV show, and he killed serial killers, so it was cool. Alright, and these next ones are little apothecary jars that you can use just for like essential oils or potpourri or whatever you want to do. Alright, so I'm just kind of collecting them all up. This one is just decoupaged like the salt and pepper shakers, and painted in a high viscosity black acrylic paint, and brushed over with lightly brushed over with blue acrylic paint. And these bottles are about a half fluid ounce. So, and then there's this one I think is really cool. This one has kind of like a blood drip pattern. Neato. I like it. I really do. And so, again, I painted it in the high viscosity black acrylic paint with the high viscosity red for the blood. And I painted over the twine because I thought it would look cool. Alright, so there's those two. And these next three are actually part of a set that I call Light Up My Dreams, and they are inspired by the Culture Club song I'm a Chameleon. This one was decoupaged, of course, and it was painted with a gold acrylic paint, not high viscosity, so I had to use a lot of it. But I plan to get on some gold high viscosity paint soon. And it was painted over with a kind of like a dark sea green color. I'm not even gonna begin to try to pronounce the color that it says on the tube, because no. And I really like how these bottles have kind of a textured look because of the decoupage. Alright, and then on to the next one. This next one is painted with the high viscosity red, and it's decoupaged, of course, and then lightly brushed over with gold. And then this next one is that same dark sea green color. It was painted, the decoupage was painted over with that. That paint is not high viscosity, unfortunately. But I plan on replacing all of my paints with high viscosity paints, just so you know, because I love them that much. Anyways, so this was lightly brushed over with the high viscosity red from Dick Blick. And that is the 3-bottle set of the Light Up My Dreams apothecary bottles. And this next one is, I call her Cotton Candy, because she looks like cotton candy. And I decoupaged her, of course. And so I just painted over her with a pink acrylic paint and lightly brushed over with some blue acrylic paint. As you can see, duh. Alright, and on to the next set. I believe all of the apothecary bottles that I just showed to you are on my Dark Crafts for Dark Souls page, but I might also have some on my Arscardi Artist page. Alright, so this one is, I know for a fact, is on Dark Crafts for Dark Souls. And this is just a miniature glass bottle that I decoupaged and I painted over with the high viscosity black and lightly brushed over with the high viscosity red. And this kind of looks like blood too, a little bit. I like it. And then I also painted the cap with the high viscosity black, just so it would match. And these are also half fluid ounces too. So, and there's the cap. I got a little bit on the inside, but that's okay. These paints are non-toxic. And these would be good for essential oils too, you know. And also, all of these bottles that I made and the salt and pepper shakers, I did a sealant of Mod Podge, which that's what it's for. So this one was actually, it looks all black, but I did paint it over with the high viscosity black, but I also lightly brushed over it with the dark sea green color that are on the other bottles. In certain lights, it actually really looks pretty gold. So I'll attach a picture of that at the end so you can see how gold it looks in some lights. And this one is another miniature glass bottle, half fluid ounce. This was decoupaged and painted over with a silver acrylic paint and then lightly brushed over with a gold acrylic paint. And I did the cap for that as well. The cap was already silver, so I just really had to do a little bit of gold on there just to match. And that is it for the decoupage stuff. This one I am really super excited about because I've been dying to do this for a few weeks since I found the fabric. And like I said earlier, I think I did, I just got my sewing machine set up, so I'm getting into sewing again. So I'm so excited about this one. Because the reason I'm so excited about this one is because not only was I able to do it, for one, I also taught myself how to hand sew buttons and buttonholes for this particular project. So, hooray! So this is a Pikachu makeup bag, and I call this the Pikachu I Choose You makeup bag. And it is about 8.5 inches wide and 6 inches this way in length, I guess. So I'm really, really, really super excited about this one, and I really hope you guys like it. I'm going to be making more bags. I'll probably make another one of this one, and I also have a really, really fun fabric that I got the other day. Yesterday, actually. It was yesterday. But anyways, I'm really, really super excited about this one. I haven't actually listed a price for this one yet because I'm not entirely sure how much I should charge for it because because I had to teach myself how to hand sew the buttons and buttonholes. They're kind of rough looking, but I'm still really proud of them. For a first try, I think I did pretty good. I think so. Now, the reason I had to do contrasting thread for this particular thing is because I'm blind as a bat. That's all there is to it. And if I were to do a thread that matched, I would not be able to see what I was doing. So, and it would just end up looking like a terrible, terrible hot mess. So, and I did say that I was going to do a little bit more of a, kind of like a segment, I guess, on the side effects of my chemo. I believe for the last video that I went through the neuropathy. Sorry, I had a brain fart. And that is actually one of the things that I'm going to talk about today. Because most people don't know, but when you go through chemo, it affects you mentally. It gives you what the nurses at my hospital, at least, call chemo brain. And so I don't forget, like, a lot of important details. Some I do, but mostly it's just little details that I forget about. And this is something that most chemo patients go through, and I'm sure that you're going to be seeing some of it in the videos that I do in the future. Why is there acrylic paint on my table? Anyways, so yeah, I don't have a script for this video, so I'm kind of having a tough time articulating what I'm trying to say for this. It's kind of frustrating sometimes because I've always had a really good memory, and I don't really like to forget things. Like, I can remember weird dates and things like that, and stuff that happened like 20 years ago, but I can't remember certain things that happened like 30 minutes ago. And sometimes, like, I'll forget what I just said like a minute ago. You know, it's really, it's not, I wouldn't say it's depressing to me. For some people it might be, but it's just really kind of frustrating because I feel like I have to do a lot of things over again sometimes because I forgot to do a certain thing, or, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of a thing that we have to go through as chemo patients, and it does kind of suck, but because a lot of people get kind of frustrated sometimes that you don't remember things too. But yeah, that's about it for the chemo brain. Also, another thing is, chemo, and this is going to sound kind of gross, but chemo can really affect your bowels too. Like, for, I don't know, like, it seemed like 4 months at least, I had chronic diarrhea. Like, I don't know, it's just, and that was the most frustrating thing about all this, was that I just couldn't get it under control for a long time. And then my oncologist, he prescribed me Lamodal for it, and I was taking it twice a day for a while, but now I think everything's starting to get back to normal, and I think I'm going to talk to him about just dropping my my daily intake of Lamodal to once a night, because it's kind of making things hard, if you know what I mean, and it kind of hurts. So, well, it was, but it's better now, and all that. Poop. I don't know, there's just really no right way to talk about stuff like that, you know? It's just like, it's funny. I've never just openly really talked about this before, but it's something that I think chemo patients should be aware of when they're first starting out, that there are going to be a lot of side effects that you don't really see in the media, like TV shows and movies and things like that. They all just focus, like I said in the last video, they all just seem to focus on the hair loss, the weight loss, nausea, and appetite loss. I can't hear on my camera. And I really want to let people know that it isn't just that. And anyways, I'm just here for some cancer awareness. So there you go. Alright, so that's your little tidbit of my chemo side effects. And I really hope that you enjoyed all of the stuff that I showed you today. And I'm really excited to kind of get this crafting and jewelry making and sewing business off the ground. So if you could just like, share, and subscribe to my page, my little kitty Normal here would be very happy about that, wouldn't you? Oh, he's just so cute. Oh, I love him so much. Oh, he's a good kitty. He's the bestest boy. Anyway, so that's my Normal cat. I love him. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will post all the links to my shops down below in the description box. So, alright, toodaloo. Peace out. I love you guys. Goodbye.